Alright, ladies and gents, we're back at it with another full face tutorial. Today I'm bringing you this peachy, colorful summer glam. Let me reach down. I actually used my Jeffree Star Artistry palette. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. It is so beautiful. You can see it just has a bunch of bright colors. I'm like blinding you with mirror there. Just has a bunch of bright colors. There's also some beautiful neutrals in there, so I will definitely do a more wearable everyday look with this palette. But I just wanted to do something bright. This Dose of Colors lip in the shade Karma is gorgeous. I love wearing this in spring and summer, so I kind of wanted to do a look where I could incorporate this corally lip color. I want to keep my intro relatively short. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get started with today's look. The first thing we're doing today is priming. I am using my Benefit Prorefssional primer. This stuff is awesome. It gets the job done, and it's definitely one of my favorite primers, and I find myself reaching for it all the time. Now I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation today. I have an issue with my forehead being a lot darker than the rest of my face. I feel like it definitely tends to get more tan, like my forehead and my nose area, so this was a little light on my forehead. However, I made it work with some bronzer, and I definitely have to pick up a new summer foundation. But I'm just going to be blending this in, just kind of patting it into the skin to make sure I get the best coverage, and then I'm also going to focus on bringing that down my neck. For concealer, I will be using my L'Oreal Pro Glow Concealer. This is definitely my favorite drugstore concealer, although I haven't tried too many others, so if you have any recommendations, leave those down below. But over top of that, I'm just applying a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer just to brighten it up a little bit because I love a bright under eye, and I'm just going to focus on blending that out from the inner corner of my under eye towards the outer corner and slightly bringing that down to blend in with the foundation. I love cream bronzer. I feel like every time I've been doing my makeup lately, I find myself reaching for this Chanel cream bronzer. This is the Soleil Tan Chanel cream bronzer. Super bougie, but honestly, it's amazing. I love it so much. And I'm just focusing this on the perimeters of my face, and I'm also going to bring that down my neck as well because you want to make sure everything blends nicely together. I love a liquid highlighter, and today I will be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in the shade Perla. I love this so much because it blends in really nicely with foundation, and it also layers really beautifully over top, and also the Perla shade has a golden highlight to it, which we all know I love. So now I'm going to go in and blend out my under eye before I set it. I like to do this because when you set your makeup, that's how it's going to look, so if you have any creases, obviously those are going to be set in place. So I'm just using my RCMA No Color Powder to, I was just going to say blend everything out, but no, to set everything in place after I blend it out with my concealer brush. I'm also bringing that kind of down the side of my nose there where I tend to get a little bit more oily. Now I'm picking up my NARS Laguna bronzer. This has such a special place in my heart. I love it so much, and whenever I go back to it, I realize, like, why did I stop using it? Because it is just such a beautiful shade. It works perfectly with my skin tone, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not a shimmer, but it definitely creates a little bit of the glow on the skin, which I love so much. So I'm just using this to layer over top of the cream bronzer I had put down, and then things got a little out of order here, so I went on and did my brows. I totally forgot to do, like, blush and highlighter. We will get to that, I promise. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes I just get too excited to do my makeup and I jump the gun. Today I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow instead of my Benefit Brow Pencil, but I love both of those. Now I'm using my Morphe blush in the shade Unapologetic, and oh my god, did I have a heavy hand. I don't know what happened there, but I just went in and blended it out with some powder and it was fine. Now I'm just applying my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. This is so gorgeous and I love it in combination with the Perla Liquid Glow. Moving on to the eyes, I'm picking up my P. Louise base in the shade Hot Orange. This is such a gorgeous shade. I love warm tones and I love oranges in general. I feel like they complement every eye color. So you can see I'm just using my finger to apply this to my lid just to get the majority of it on. And then what I'm going to do is pick up a fluffy blending brush and just take a little bit of additional product that's on my hand and slightly start to work on putting this into the crease. This is just going to help blend everything out so it's not a harsh line and it kind of just is more a smoky orange base on the lid. Now I'm going in with the shade Wand Noise from my Jeffree Star and Morphe Artistry palette, and I'm using my finger to apply this all over the lid. I'm using my finger because I feel like I get more control and more pigment of the product, and then once again I am slightly going in and blending that out. Now I'm picking up the shade Mogul and I'm putting this on the very outer corner slightly in that V area to add a little bit of definition and a little bit of a pop of color. I'm picking up the shade Dog Mom and I'm putting that onto the very center of my lid to add a little bit of shimmer, and then I'm taking the shade 2 and I'm putting that on my brow bone and my inner corner to highlight. Now I'm taking my ColourPop liner in the shade Piggy Bank. This is a really pretty magenta color, and I'm just using this to line my lower waterline. Once I have that down, I'm going to go back in with the shade Mogul to set that in place and to also smoke out that lower lash line a little bit more. And this is also going to reincorporate the shade back onto the lower lash line. I love doing that with looks. I just feel like it really ties everything together. Then I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush with a little bit of that Mogul shade just so that it's not a harsh line and that I get a smokiness on that lower outer corner there. And then I'm also just going to go back in with a little bit of that shade Wand Noise. There wasn't really any left on the brush. It was just any residual color that I had on the brush from using the shade before. I'm just using that to slightly blend that out and connect that upper outer corner with the lower outer corner. Now I'm using my Too Faced Damn Girl mascara to prep my lashes for falsies. This is a great mascara. For false lashes today, I will be using my Trace Sheet Cosmetics lashes in the style Tease. This is a new pair, and oh my god, I am so in love. These are so beautiful. I love them for more natural or even more dramatic looks. They kind of look good with any look. They kind of will amp it up and bring everything together. You guys already know I have a code Brooke20. If you use that on their website, it just shows that you guys support me, and you also get 20% off your purchase. So it is a win-win, ladies and gents. Now, to finish off the eyes, we're just going to add a little bit of mascara to those lower lashes just to pull everything together. Lastly, I'm just applying my Dose of Colors lipstick in the shade Karma. Alright, ladies and gents, so this completes today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I just wanted to do something bright and colorful and summery for you guys. If you have not checked out my most recent video, I will have that linked in the description below. Make sure you check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe on your way out and make sure you click the thumbs up on this video so I know that you guys enjoyed it and you liked it. And feel free to leave some comments down below letting me know what kinds of videos you would like to see from me next. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.